Hello, I'm here. I have mood lighting. It's a lovely evening, a little bit cold outside, so I thought I'd crack open a dark beer this evening. I've had dinner, so it's later on. I think it's about 9 o'clock now. Yeah, about 9:30 in the evening. I thought, well, I'll treat myself to a nice dark beer. So I've got one I brought back from America, and this is another one from the brewery, which was recommended by my friend Elizabeth, the Cassie Brewing Company, and this is Vanilla Oatis. It's an oatmeal stout presumably with vanilla in it, so that's exciting. 7%, first brewed in 2007. Let's read it. A divine blend of vanilla, coffee, chocolate, and roasted malt notes swirled together to create a smooth oatmeal stout with a crisp finish. The true signature of this beer comes from the addition of the whole vanilla beans to the final stage of conditioning, the same process we use to dry hop a beer. Slightly sweet with a rich complexity, Vanilla Oatis is decadent and delicious. Interesting. Now, what interests me most about this beer is my favourite local beers at the moment is a beer called Vanilla Stout by a brewery called Bingham's. Shout out to them. That's one of my most local breweries, and they hold the accolade for that beer of having won last year's Champion Beer of Britain from the Campaign for Real Ale, which is announced every year at the Great British Beer Festival in London. And it is a fine example. It's a silky vanilla stout. So I'd like to see how this compares against it. Now, the one I just mentioned is not an oatmeal stout, and there's no coffee in it. So it'll be interesting to see. I imagine this will be maybe a bit sweeter. So we'll see how we go with that. Let's have a look at the tasting notes. A tall, dark beer that, thanks to a generous hand with the oatmeal, is a smooth operator too. Black coffee and chocolate caress the gentle roasted bitterness and subtle sweetness. So I think it is going to be quite different to Bingham's Vanilla Stout, but let's give it a go. Okay. Okay, a little bit at the bottom there. Okay, so let's go for the smell first, shall we? It smells really sweet, actually. Which I'm actually in the mood for. To be fair, now I've had all Madeira and stuff. Want a bit of dessert beer, which I do quite like. So, cheers. Let's go for a taste. Very complex. I must admit, there isn't a huge amount of vanilla in the taste. The vanilla maybe comes through more of the sweetness, but definitely chocolate and coffee. In fact, I would say the coffee initially is the initial hit. Kind of that bitterness of the roasted malts and the coffee, and then that rounds itself out to sort of a chocolatey sweetness, but not a huge bit of vanilla. So even though it does say Vanilla Oatis Oatmeal Stout, it's not actually what it tastes much like, but it is very nice. Not the best dark beer I've had so far, I must say, but it's very, very smooth. Not massively silky. I think it comes from the fizziness of it being bottled. You kind of lose a bit of that kind of silky edge when you're drinking this. This would be, I'm absolutely certain, as with a lot of dark beers, this would be great on cask. Absolutely great. In fact, it'd be better than bottled. Probably work quite nicely. I say it's 7%, so that would be quite good. Not a great deal more I can say about this. Other than it was named to honour the ancient Sumerian goddess of beer. Not a huge amount more to say. But the oats are grown locally to the brewery from the Willamette Valley in Oregon. I'm assuming that's where the Willamette hop comes from. It doesn't actually say what hop it's got in it. Well, pretty good. But not... It doesn't blow my mind, I'm afraid to say. Unlike the other Ninkasi beer, the Triceratops, which was amazing. This is fine. I'll happily go and drink the rest of this. I'm not going to waste this beer, I'll admit. But I'd have it again. I wouldn't seek it out again, especially if someone said, here, boy, bought you a bottle of this. I'd be like, yeah, fine, I'll drink it. But Bingham's Vanilla Stout is better. I hate to say it, guys, at Ninkasi, but you're a tough act to follow with the champion beer of Britain. So I'm going to leave it there. Do like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you for another beer review soon. Thank you.